listen, you have done enough of the healing. You've healed enough. I need you to stop fixating on that, because you're fixating on it. You're spending time on it. You're spending money on it. And you're continuously seeking out healing as if there's a part of you that you can fix and you will be forever fixed. And then you can just go through life being like, oh, life is great. And I need you to just start being the life is great person. I need you to start taking action. And by action, I mean what I'm sensing. So I'm an intuitive, a psychic, author of Talk to the Trees. And I try not to do healing work any more than I have to, truly. I always think if there's a goal that you can have, great. And obviously, if you're in the middle of healing and you're like, okay, you're wrong, I have a lot more healing to do, go heal. That's cool. Come back to this in 3 to 6 months. What I believe is the people who found this, you're kind of just in a passive place of looking to others to alleviate the feeling of, oh, there's something that needs to be fixed and I'm going to fix it and then I'll be truly healed and then everything will be great. Everything's not going to ever be great. If you're in a human body, there's always going to be an element of separation, of fear, of confusion. I've had 2 to 3 moments where I broke out of regular consciousness. You could call them enlightenment moments. I will, even though it maybe sounds grandiose. It didn't last too long. Each time was only a few seconds. But where I really saw, oh yeah, as long as we're alive in a human body, there's an element to this that none of us can really, we can never fully get healed because we're living in separate forms from all the other separate forms. And so there is always going to be that aching, that fear, that unknown. But what if that's not a problem? What if that's not a problem? What if it's not a problem? What if it's a feature, a benefit? What if that's part of the reason you're here? What if you could say, you know what? I'm going to go join this new class. I know a woman who does fly fishing. I don't know how she decided upon it, but she loves it. She started it maybe a year or so ago. Sorry, I'm looking in my phone like that's the mirror for my contact. Start the art class. Start the weekly running group that you want to start or that you want to join. Staying in this healing zone, this healing vibe is actually perpetuating a passiveness. And what I think you would do much better doing is acting in your life, taking actions for and towards the things that you want to do, the things that you think, I can't do this until I'm healed. What if you never get healed? You know, I remember growing up occasionally, I kind of lived out in the country, and it's like you meet people every now and again, they're missing like 2 fingers on one hand. They just kept on living life, you know, or every time I see a 3-legged dog, you've never seen such a scrappy dog as a 3-legged dog. That dog moves sometimes faster than the other dogs. And it's just like, this is my life and I'm living it. It's not sitting around finding the best way to live with 3 legs. It is just moving forward. And again, I'm not saying ignore trauma and any of that, but I see hundreds of people who get stuck in this healing cycle and always going to healers and always looking for the next thing. And I really think every so often, maybe if you're one of these people who's been doing this for years, you need to ask yourself, is it time that I just cut this crap out and take a break from it? Oh my gosh, too much sunscreen. Because you do not need to rush forward to all of this healing. What I have found is the universe will give me plenty of moments to heal. God will put plenty of things in my path to deal with. This is why I never do shadow work. I don't need to. The shadows are there. I don't have to go find things. If you're supposed to do healing work on yourself, it will show up in your life. There's no need for you to look for it. But instead, what I want you to do is think about, what is this goal that you think this healing is going to get you, and go start doing that thing. If it's dating more, go start dating more. It doesn't have to be on the apps. You can come to, once a month I do a free intuitive call. Come to the call, find out the best way to meet somebody. I can clearly see when I connect with clients about this, what are the ways that they are likely to meet their love partner, and what are the ways that are not going to work for them at all. Like, if you hate the apps, yeah, you're probably not going to meet your person on the app. In a way, that's not like that shocking of a thing to say. If you're going to be resistant to it, then don't use it. That's not the only way. There are plenty of ways to meet people. If you have not reevaluated where you are in terms of, do you actually need this healing that you're spending all this time for? Maybe you just need some other good habits that you do that, you know, it's like this roller ball. It's not working. The stuff is here. I'm rolling it. Nothing's getting on me, but I keep on doing the same thing over and over and over, hoping that I'll have a different result. If you've been on a healing journey for more than a year, I think it's time to really evaluate, this healing method is not working. So just go out and live some life and see how that goes. And then see, what is life? What is God? What is the universe put in front of you to work with? Let life, let nature be your guide. Let nature be your healer, your guide, your medicine. That is a powerful way to move forward.